Welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI. We've just come back from having a big fight with Hugo. And it seems like Clive's mum is now teaming up with Hugo. So I'm keen to get on and find out the rest of the story.
There he is.
Who's that? Who are you?
All right, Clive.
Fiery
Still busy
youth.
saving the world. Most likely. Any road, while I'm here, I was hoping you could do us a favour.
Mid. You can't just expect me to...
Please, oblige her.
Who is she? Oh god, this is Vivian. Please don't give me a history lesson.
Tracking down Kupka. You should have a little time to spare.
I'm really confused. What's going on?
Oi, Otto, you got my gill?
Huh? What are you on about?
My fee for bringing Mid across. She
Oh.
said you were paying.
You took your time.
What is her real name?
I'm a busy man, Mid.
Oh, you know what? I keep
I'll
forgetting I
get to
can
the
do
point.
this. Midadol. That's even more confusing name.
Ben, I want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one I had at Dad's place.
Mid. What do you want me to do?
First things first, I need equipment and materials to start making my own. There's the designs for the stuff I need and the stuff it needs smithing from. The other materials I can work
So,
myself. Just
I'm
need
guessing-
a generous benefactor to lay them on for me. Apart from the
That
wood,
she Sid's
I'll need a
daughter, but
carpenter for that, but I can just borrow
I
yours.
don't know.
Is that everything?
For now. I'll let you know if I need out else.
I mean, she sounds like him. She's got the same accent.
Do with a good oiling.
Are you a carpenter?
Should be enough to... How do, Master Sid?
Oh, do.
Bardolph. Mid's looking to build a workshop in the storeroom, and she needs the aid of a
Oh,
skilled
a
carpenter.
workshop in the store.
So naturally I thought of you.
Okay.
Well, I'd love to help the young miss however I can. But I'm afraid I got my hands full just keeping this place afloat. It don't have to be me, though, does it? What about that other fella?
What other
You
fellow?
know, the one over at Martha's Rest.
Bernard?
Bernard, was it?
That's right. And he is a friend of the cause.
I think Bernard was
I'll
the
ask
one I
Martha if she
rescued.
can spare him. Thank you.
No, I mean, even
Bardolph.
I'm doing the accent.
Least I could do.
He's drinking in the inn. Bernard? Oh, that's Martha. You don't look like Bernard to me.
Ah, Clive, what brings you to the rest?
Our home finds itself in need of an extra carpenter. I wondered if I might be able to borrow Bernard for a short while.
I don't mind if he don't. We're all friends here, aren't we?
Thank you, Martha. Do you know where I might find him?
He went up to Cressida on business. No idea what, mind. Place is a ruin. Far as I know, he's still there.
I'll look for him there then.
I don't know why, but this is reminding me, because of Bernard, it's reminding me of Blackadder. I can't remember which series it was, it's probably one of the last ones. Blackadder with Queen Elizabeth, and she had a nursemaid called Bernard. I'm obviously a lot older than everybody else, and probably no one else remembers.
Everyone seems to get married except me.
And me, Mum.
Oh, shut up, Bernard.
Are you, oh, there's Bernard. Are you Bernard? He doesn't look like a Bernard.
And the lad who saved my life. What brings you to a place like this?
You do, Bernard. Martha said I might find you here. I have a proposition for you.
Oh, do you now? I couldn't ask a favour, though, could
Oh,
I?
wait, there's
Before
always
we go?
something.
Of course.
What do you want? Kill those scorpions behind you?
Well, that there is Cressida, where I grew up. Ain't much left of it now, though. Except my parents' graves.
Oh.
But you're a dab hand when it comes to dealing with
Yeah.
beasts and bogles, ain't you?
I knew it! I knew it! Look at
Any
the scorpions,
chance
they're
you
just
could,
waiting for me to beat them
It's
up.
the least I can do.
Take that, you nasty vampire, thorny thing. Sorry, he's in, come on. Yes, there we go.
As soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me, it's onto your hideaway.
Alright,
I'll meet you there.
hurry up then. Okay, so have I finished being Mid's dog's body now? Will she build
should take
me
care of
or
Mid's
build
little list.
herself the workshop?
Better head back before she thinks of anything else.
All right, Clive. You've all done then?
Yes.
I am.
Busy running around
I've
doing
placed your
stuff for
various
you.
orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from Martha's Rest.
With his hammer.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Clive.
Is there anything else you need?
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work.
Amazing.
I can't wait.
So that's the start of it. She's going to have a workshop, but then what is she going to build in her workshop?
Okay, like a plum. I didn't realise that my microphone was miles away from me when I first started recording. So I'm not going to go back and re-record it again because that's just stupid. So I'm hoping that my voice got picked up. It wasn't that far away, so it might be a bit quiet at the start of the game. But it's here now. And I'm hopefully all loud and clear now. So I did one of the side missions. One of them is actually in the infirmary, so I can't do it yet. I need to go in the infirmary.
Ah, Clive.
Talia, how's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
Ooh.
The shelves. Oh, that's right. He went to ask Hippocrates about Togal.
Oh,
Must
we're
have
going to
found
find out about Togal. Nice. I want to find out about Togal. Right, here's the dude that's got my order.
You have the look of a man with the twins upon his shoulders, Rodrigue.
Talia has tasked me with removing a Cursebreaker's brand.
Oh.
It's my first time, and I don't think I can do it. I'm
Can they
afraid of
take
what happens
can they
if I
take
fail.
Clive's away from him?
You survived, I know, but there as many die as recover.
Oh, has he already had his taken away?
Really worth the risk.
Oh, it is, yeah. It's
You
just
don't
like a
need to
scar,
answer
isn't it?
that.
I didn't even know that.
You know full well what we're fighting for.
You can still tell
But
it's
it's
on him,
also
though.
essential.
Because that's why I didn't really notice it had gone.
We undergo
Something I can't do with the infirmary's
What do you want me
ammonia
to do
supply
then?
So low.
I've got to go
What
and
few
leave
leaves
collecting.
we have would barely be enough for removing a splinter, let alone a brand.
He seems
Just tell me what you
desperate.
need.
You'll go.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. No one knows Herb Lord like Talia, and she swears by ammonia for
Ammonia.
easing pain. It's simple enough to find if you know where to look.
Okay.
Fortunately for you, I do. Along the river near the village of Amber over in Rosaria.
I think we've
Just
been there.
search for the bright blue blossoms.
Bright blue blossoms. Got it. Here you go. Right.
Riddle was
Where's the
easy
blue
enough to find.
blossoms?
Now for those
Togal.
herbs.
Oh god, there's a. Right, you're gonna get it. They're bound to be stopping me from getting these blue blossoms. I do love that spell. Come here. I got my spells back. I can't remember what it's called. It's the one this one where you can do that and it brings things closer to you. That's my favourite one. Right, let's do some herb gathering.
This is the only plant around here with blue flowers.
There's
Just
loads
the
of
right
it.
one.
Isn't it? Look, there's loads here. Why can't I pick up all this? Here you go. Have some herbs. Are they
I
actually
hope you
going to
didn't
show
have
us
too much trouble finding the
the
ammonia.
process of removal?
You'll do fine. Talia
Have faith
trusts
in
you,
yourself.
which means I trust you. The hideaway would be lost without skilled physicers like yourself.
Thank you for the kind words. Truly. But I'm sorry.
Ah,
I'm still terrified.
don't be scared.
To give their lives to create a world where people like us can be more than mere possessions. I know your work isn't easy. But neither is going under the knife. Be a shoulder for your patients to lean on. Stay strong for them.
You sound like Talia.
So he's kind of
Once
showing like
told
he's a good leader.
I won't falter. Not again.
Do we not get to see him do it? Right. Speak to Gav. In the shelves, whatever that means. Is he literally in some shelves?
What's everyone whispering?
Right, Gav, are you hiding in a shelf?
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Togal. Where did you get him, like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories.
He's lovely.
They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Togal may be no mere hound, but a rare
Ooh, a frostwolf.
an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea.
So he's
In
special.
one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such
that
was
him?
his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command.
Mm.
His name was Fenrir.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
So is he a descendant, or was he
Now,
actually him?
The annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva,
Which is now Jill.
a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other...
You're saying that Jill granted Togal his powers,
What?
How?
just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Togal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened, just when his master needed him the most.
Oh, okay. So she
Right.
probably didn't know that she'd
If it
done it.
weren't for Togal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Yeah, he came
Right.
to Jill's rescue.
Though Togal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a frostwolf, it had only to be unlocked.
So
Get
okay.
you, Togal.
So he had them all the time, but Jill
You're
just
an even finer hound than
brought
we
them
thought.
out of him.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Togal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
Okay, I don't need to hear about that.
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here.
Bernard!
I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
I shall be a moment.
Such drama. It's like a Coronation Street episode. I'm pretty sure the last time I watched Coronation Street, Ina Sharples was in it. No, I'm joking. I'm really not that old. It's
Well, I couldn't have done
a
it without you.
table made
You
of
and everyone
stone.
else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot, starting right now. Just you wait.
What are you going to make?
I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them.
So I wonder if it... Hang on. Does it confirm now that if she is Sid, daughter of Sid? There you go. And student of engineering at the... Right. From a young age, Mid showed the same passion for invention as her father. She's well versed. Okay. Right. That makes more sense now. Okay. Right. Where do we go now?
Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress
Oh,
tracking down Kupka.
no. You know what's going to happen? As soon as I speak to Vivian, I know exactly what's going to happen. Right, okay, I've found Vivian. I don't want to click on this. Okay, Vivian, just do your thing. Do your
How
thing.
goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet.
I'm waiting
If
for it.
only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it.
Oh.
If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
No history lesson. Or are you just going to stand there and watch her, Clive, while she's doing it?
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute?
Okay, she's been saved. Saved by Otto.
Have a guest.
A guest?
That was so random, that. Why was that important to the story? Who's come to visit? Is it Uncle Byron? I think it might be, actually.
For your trouble.
Yes.
It was a pleasure, in hindsight.
For once, I was actually right about this game.
Uncle Byron?
Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens, for your favourite uncle is here!
Oh, it wasn't really that difficult to work out. He doesn't know that many people that might come and visit him. Meanwhile...
The Dalmekian government.
Who are we going to see? Oh, it's her. Yeah, it's his mum.
How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter.
Oh, and there's
I
the
see no
prince.
reason to
I can't.
refuse them.
Is that his name? Prince someone or other? I can't remember his name.
Still, we must insist on substantial
So,
reparations.
the prince is now her
Twin-side stores
stepson.
are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the
And
Dalmex
who?
empty
What
their
was her
treasuries for us.
younger son's name? Was it Oliver? I think. Hang on. Oh, it doesn't tell me. Okay.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without
Prince
your timely intervention.
Olivier.
Prince
Sorry, not Oliver.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
So I think I can't quite remember, but I think he's not a very nice man either. The person that she's married, and that
Let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmex will withdraw
and that's his
their
son, the
troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in
Dion,
mere
that's
moments.
it.
The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
He's sending his
fear
son out
Hugo
to battle.
Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmex to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on. Dion?
Yes, sire.
I need to. The reason why I'm quiet is I'm trying to think back on the lore that I saw in the previous episodes, and I'm sure I'll have to go back and look. But the mum, so what was her name? Is it Annabelle? She was with Hugo at one point. So, and she's now married to this guy, but he's against Hugo, so obviously she's playing both sides. I might be wrong.
Sire.
I'm really bad at following this
Do not make me
story.
repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
But she's pretty much setting them all up to fail, I'm guessing. And
if that is your wish,
this
Your
king
Radiance,
is forcing his son into battle,
I shall
which
depart at once.
I don't really agree with. She's literally trying to get rid of the prince, I think. So she's making the king do this. She's influencing him.
May Krieger forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
Yeah. So I don't know whether they're all acting together to corrupt him. Yeah. So he's been corrupted and turning against his son. Oh, she's evil. She just wants her son to have the whole of the. She's trying to join all the empires together and rule them all.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
Let's go and find out what Uncle Byron is indeed doing here.
Ah, my dear nephew, how I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter.
Yeah, I
The
beat
fact
Hugo up.
From the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
2,000?
I suppose you can't complain being treated like a bit of a
I'm
skivvy and
afraid
then
that
saying
is
that there's
all I know.
2,000 gold in there for you.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you.
Uh-oh. Here we go. I knew it was coming. Right.
It is known that
Stay awake.
Kupka's forces... for a treat.
The Royalists helped.
I would stake your life on it.
Okay, so the Royalists helped Kupka, Hugo, get away. And they didn't go through the water and around the edge. They went through the desert. That's what I got from that.
Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
Okay.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the
Right, so we're
Velcro.
going across
It may well
into
have
the
got
desert.
cold by now. But as they say in the
And
Republic,
he's being protected
all
by
roads
Royalists.
lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck
Uncle
would have it,
Byron's
I had
coming,
intended
nice.
to journey Candlewood on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
Let's
I'd be glad
go,
of the
Uncle
company.
Byron.
Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned and where we're going.
We're going
Well,
to the
but be
desert.
quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Right.
It's finished out for the
Otto,
little
I'm going to the
workshop, I
desert.
hear. Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not
We haven't seen Jill for ages. What's going?
Don't
Where's
worry.
she? I know she's in the
I'm not
infirmary,
going
but
there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head.
I thought
risk
that we
any
were
more than I
supposed
have
to be
to.
destroying all the Mother Crystals, though.
promise.
The Lancer and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil, Suncaller, the Desert Hare.
Rosina.
Who is she?
So is she another one that's going to give me a
An
token?
old associate of Sid's.
Yeah.
And only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Of course, with Clive's
that in
charm,
mind.
which he clearly has.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay.
He's coming with me, Gav.
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto.
What's wrong
I'm
with
leaving
Uncle
you two in charge.
Byron?
You can count on us.
Where is Uncle Byron? He's over here. Right, Byron, are you ready?
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
To adventure. Okay, this looks very much like the desert place, but I don't understand why wouldn't he want to get the Mother Crystal down while he's there at the same time. Lots of scorpions. Riddle of the Sands.
Our destination lies over that dune.
Is it worth
beyond
me getting the
ruins.
chocobo out?
Mark 'em well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
Alright, we're here. Uh-oh, what's the matter, Togal? What's he looking at?
Look, there.
What?
Those are ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehere. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Togal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Oh no, Togal's got to come with me. Oh, we're doing the Assassin's Creed look. No one is going to notice and recognise us at all.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
Lovely.
2 bowls of that then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal?
Would you rather be my squire?
Right, so what are they doing here? They're just trying to find out information about where Kupka is. Maybe he's upstairs. Isn't she the girl with Joshua? Is Joshua here? How is he here?
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel.
Clive, your brother's upstairs.
Let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand.
So I think he's going to save Dion then, isn't he?
Yes, Your Grace.
Because I think
you must at least agree to
Dion's
take your
been
medicine.
set up to
I'll fetch
be
you some
killed,
water.
and Joshua is going to save him. I'm not sure what the implications are of Clive being downstairs though, and how they're in the same place. Which is it just a coincidence, or is something going to happen? Oh, here's our ale. Thank you very much. Oh no, not ours. Who are they? Are these royalists?
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, we'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
They're talking about Hugo.
That'll be Kupka, then.
Did he hear? Uh-oh.
Well, let's get this down us.
Silly Byron.
Hey, you.
Uncle?
Sorry.
There's going to be a big fight. And Joshua's upstairs. I'm not sure what... Oh, God. What's this going to mean?
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
Oh, she's going to get him out. Okay. I don't think he's well enough to be involved in anything anyway, is he?
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here.
Uh-oh.
Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
I don't think so. I've got a feeling you might be dead in the next
We've got business in
minute or so.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two. Come on. Friend.
He's not wasting his food. Is he just getting out of the way and leaving Clive to it?
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose.
Ah, it's already seared. Ooh.
Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Thanks for your help, Byron. I'll just get rid of everyone for you.
Try it.
Will you stop going for that one? I want the red one. There we go.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
It's over.
They didn't last long at all. There's Byron hiding behind. Still eating.
For your trouble.
Nice.
Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Right, so meanwhile, Joshua's probably escaped, so narrowly missed again. Oh, he's still there. It's a bit late now. They're all dead.
Now's
You don't
our
need to
chance.
run away. Oh dear.
Your Grace? I'm fine.
Made a bit of a mess. Oh. Oh, can he feel Joshua near him? Yeah, he knows. He knows.
Clive?
Let's find him. It's too late. I think they've gone. That's weird how he can sense him though. Just go out the window, Clive. You'll be able to find him.
It's nothing. Let's go.
They must have run out of the window. I'm sure he could be. He would be able to find him. He'd be able to pick if he can feel him. Surely, then if he's nearby, he'll be able to track him. Where are you, Joshua?
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The royalists said it themselves.
Make for Drake's Fang.
The guest is in the Fang.
Ooh.
We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
Let's go. Oh. Oh, they're not going to let us out. Oh, God.
Ah, they've closed
Were we
the
supposed to
road.
meet up with someone?
And it's
Was
the
that
only
here?
way from here to the Fang.
One of Sid's friends?
It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
I'm sure we could handle it,
By
to
guile,
be
then.
fair.
Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
There you go, see?
Rosina Dalamil,
Rosina.
woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means. The wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Speak with the towns. So, right, so
Looks like
we're not going to Drake's Fang just yet then.
Well, it's not like we've got a reason to.
Light it for Gilbert's sake.
Do you know where Rosina is?
Anything I can help you with, travellers?
Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
That's very convincing, Byron. Very.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of
Oh,
those.
can we go and have a bath?
Thank you. You've been most helpful.
It's been a while.
Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No. I can't say I do.
Well, that was useless then.
Thank you all the same.
I'm sure the next person that we speak to might be more helpful. Stall holder.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long.
You didn't look
looking
very
for
busy.
someone.
There wasn't
A
many
woman by the
customers.
name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Well, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
Well, we'll go there then.
Briar's Kiss, you say?
I don't know why I need to go there, but we'll go there.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience, believe you.
Not necessarily. Riverboat captain.
Can I help you? Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask Ferda. He's been here for years.
Ferda?
Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you
I wanted to go for a bath.
Thank you
Let's go.
kindly. Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Ferda knows.
Hanging lanterns, keep the darkness from your door.
Excuse me. Are you Ferda?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe
I've got a
she may
feeling
be
we're not
trader
going to
of some
find her.
renown.
And what business do you have with the Desert Hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Hmm. Okay.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think he trusts her.
I don't know what the
So you're
bordello
the ones
is.
who've been sniffing around.
Huh?
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Why? We were just asking questions. It's just no need for it. And Togal's just appeared out of nowhere. Back alley bruiser. That's what they're called. They're not doing a good job at being bruisers. Oh god, where am I going? Mid-air. I beat them up. I didn't kill them, see? They're all alive.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Furder?
Look what the cat dragged in. Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now?
Something dodgy
Call in the
about
men
this
of the rock and
further.
collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
I just want to get past those guards and I could fight them easy. Why do I have to do all this?
Needed to a silken soft.
The most fragrant herbs and
The finest fabric.
Is this the place?
Lubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being
Clive
a
was
woman
right.
of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it.
Lubalaki.
Lubor. Lord Furder told me to
Lubor,
bring
sorry.
them to you.
Oh, very young.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly
I just
what
need
you
that
have.
token that you're eventually
And
going to
so
give
for
me.
you, I too have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street.
What does he want? He wants us
as
to
you
do
can see.
something. What does he want us to do in favour of this
Let's leave this
little
moment
trinket
to
thing
his
he's going to give
farce.
us?
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we? Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart.
He's a bit cocky.
Why, you ask? Because they get me what I
Yeah, exactly.
want.
See, he wants
Always.
us to do something for him. Yes, tell me.
I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil.
What's going on in Dalamil?
Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid.
Is that all you're going to tell
Until
me?
then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about
Well,
them.
I'm with
Damn
Uncle
you.
Byron on that one.
Manners, Greybeard.
Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need
I've got a
to.
feeling Uncle Byron is going to be more of a hindrance than a help.
Good luck, Uncle.
Follow the right. So I don't know what this
thought we
means.
were
Follow
the
the
only ones
crystals,
causing
but
trouble in Dalamil.
Speak with... Okay. More speaking with the townspeople. Do you know anything about some crystals?
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals.
Oh, they're
meant to
stealing the...
fill our
Right,
cups
okay.
and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
So we got to find the thieves of the crystals.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Here, have a taste.
You wouldn't believe how much he gave me. What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm
That's what she
not
said.
a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the rock and the men of the rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. I don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
So sorry. You can polish my sword another time.
Do you think they'll be back soon? I need a new dress.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so?
What's this got to do with the crystals?
Thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work.
That
any
didn't
longer.
help. So maybe,
I think
maybe,
I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on.
maybe Uncle
I
Byron's
wonder
found
if Uncle
something.
Byron's learned anything of use.
Yeah.
He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
What's Byron done?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
My pal.
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
Mysterious. Why is he upstairs? Where? Do I keep going round?
Huh?
What's he doing?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands.
Oh, he's doing
That's
some
a
dodgy
black
trading.
pearl. One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
I think Byron's going to end up into some trouble here. We might have to save him. We've got to talk to Byron. What are you up to, Byron?
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch
Okay,
one's
well,
prey
maybe
without
that's
it.
clever.
And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
Clever.
I thought they'd asked for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge.
Not much.
What did you discover?
Just that they're being
That the supply
stolen.
of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town.
Oh, so the
I'll wager
guards,
those soldiers
yeah.
you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show, one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far
Nice.
from prying
Okay.
eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
So we're just going to basically meet up with them and then slaughter them. Right, where are these people? Where are they? There's no one
I'll
here.
Take it from here.
Maybe they haven't arrived yet. Oh, I can see crystals. Right. Okay, we're almost at the bottom of this.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Watch it, Byron. Oh, loads of them.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us.
Who are we buying them from?
Them.
Who?
And
Ooh.
we have no more jurisdiction
Royalists.
here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And, being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord!
Looks like they're all gonna die.
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
This one!
You're all gonna die. You're all gonna die. There we go. So we've solved the problem of the crystals.
That wasn't
So
too
hopefully we
bad.
can now go to Drake's Fang.
How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent.
Oh, here he is.
The battle scene was particularly
Right, give us your token.
thrilling.
We've done your job.
Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
I guess not. And as if by magic, we're back.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So Sid the Second is a Clive.
Yeah. It is a
I
bit of
suppose
a
it could have been
strange
worse.
name.
Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal
Right,
with
so
the
we've
issue
done
of
it.
their
We can
missing
get
comrades.
to Drake's Fang.
Those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield. Thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Kind of suits him.
Here, wear this.
Thank you. That's all I wanted. Getting kind of used to this game now. They need those seals.
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with
Ooh.
Sid.
I'm not sure Jill will be happy about that. Is he sending a Harry Potter owl? Yeah. Right, I can see a few green ones as well. Yeah, there's another one over there as well. Okay, I think not much has happened, to be fair. We just travelled. We've learnt. We're on the case for finding Hugo. We travelled here. We needed to get past the gate. Couldn't get past the gate, and now we have. So in the next episode, we will be going to Drake's Fang to hopefully find Hugo again, and maybe meet up with Joshua, who seems to be in the same area. I'm hoping that we find more about that side of it, and they can actually meet and be in the same room and have a conversation properly. Anyway, I'm waffling as always. If you're enjoying this, please do like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.